Okay, so here we are. You want to find a mechanism of attaching a new tail to your halyard. This is the old-fashioned method, one with a 3 splice, which I don't know if you're used to it, but I've done it before now and made a right mess of it. We don't need to use that system anymore. We can use new Halitail. It's basically a 12 braided polyester rope, and I can show you how you can do it. What the tools we need: a good pair of scissors that can cut aramid fibre, a 4mm push fid, and the job's going to be a good one. Here we go. So the first thing we're going to do is make a hole in one side of our tail. We're going to thread the end through it. When we've pulled it through, we then need to pass the long end back through the other end. Now you might want to make sure this fid is through the middle of the rope to make it easy. Makes it look neater. So I've just repositioned the fid. Now I'm going to find the other end of the rope. The long end is now going to go back through the short tail. So here we go, back through the short tail. Simple job. Pull it all the way through. And this is going to create what we call a Brummel hitch. You might need to guide and twist the rope to make sure it comes together nicely, but this is a natural knot. So the rope has effectively been knotted by passing the small end through the long end through the small end. Now to tidy the end up, we're going to have to put the fid now through the middle of the core of the rope. Because it's 12 braided, it's got a hollow core. We have to find a little gap, which might be a little tricky at first. Try and find the gap between the threads. And when you've got a gap, you can feed your fid, your 4mm fid up your 4mm 12 braided polyester Halitail, so that you can tidy the tail away. There's my tail. Catch the barb of the pull fid, and it's a little bit proud. I'll get it out of the way, and it should pop through the rope. There's the end. Now it's a burnt end at the moment. It's a bit rough, so we're going to just snip the burnt end off to stop it feeling rough and bulky. And then a clever trick is to perhaps snip halfway through the rope, because that way you can remove some of the fibres. It's a bit of a cheating taper, but it works brilliantly. And you can pull back and milk back the outer core, and there's your very neat, very smooth tail for your halyard, made with Halitail. From Rooster Sailing. Halitail, the 4mm 12 braided halyard rope.